Hey, ladies, how are you? When I'm gonna call my twin, and I just want to let y'all know, be toxic for the rest of your 20s. You only get one life. Live your toxic 20s. You never get to be 20 years old, 21, 22, 23, 24, none of that ever again in your life. Be toxic, because don't get in your 30s thinking you could just go slashing tires and doing all this crazy shit. You too old for that now. You too mature. Be toxic for the rest of your 20s. And if you delusional, turn this shit up a notch. Enjoy the rest of your 20s. You only get to do this shit one time.
That shit is crazy. See what I be saying, fellas? If a chick is a bird at 5, she's gonna be a bird at 50, bro. It's an energy. They can't help themselves. Birds will always do bird shit. Bird will always think like other birds. Now, fellas, we've seen this pattern before. This is typical bird shit. In their 20s, when they are in their prime, they are thoughts. They are fun girls. They're running through dudes. They getting ran through. They be getting trained, threesomes. They having fun. And when they get a bit older and washed up, that's when they start looking around for a sucker to wife them up, to take them after the players ran through them. That's when they want to mess with you. When they are on their last leg, when the box is all beat up, all dusty, all wrinkled up like a raisin, that's when she's going to want to give it to you. And she's going to want you to put a ring on her finger. And all she got to offer you is some ran through box. And that's why I tell you all dudes, man, don't be a sucker for love. When it comes to a bird, the signs are always there. When a woman is a virtuous woman, fellas, she's going to be looking for marriage in her early 20s. She's going to be looking for her husband in her early 20s because she's wise enough to know, in order for me to get the man that I want, I have to have a bargaining chip. I have to provide him my prime body. While I'm in my prime years, my husband should be experiencing the beauty of my body. My body should be sacred. It should be going towards my husband. But a bird don't believe in that. A bird believe in giving everybody in the streets that popping a chance. And then when that bird is washed up and all tired, 2-3 kids by 2 different men, that's when she's gonna give it to you, bro. And that's when, as a man, you gotta be wise, for real. And let a bird fly high, bro. Facts.
There's like a stereotype that nurses are red flags. Don't date nurses, especially those travel nurses.
There's a lot of options out there. So if your girl is a nurse, just beware, because there's a lot of, no homo, there's a lot of dudes out there that be swole, a lot of swole nurses, attractive nurses. But that's not even the problem. If she works in an emergency room, there's a lot of cops, firefighters, the feds, special agents that come in with their tight sleeves rolled up, tattered arms, and I've seen a lot of wives just drool over these guys. I'm just like, yo, But yeah, statistically speaking, they do have like the highest divorce rates and they cheat the most. It's just that there's a lot of options out there. You know, a lot of nurses are pretty and young and they make money, and there's a lot of dudes out there too. So yes.
Would you ever date a nurse?
I don't think I could. I don't think I can ever date anybody in the medical field.
Have you ever seen any affairs going on?
Oh yeah. I used to work at a state prison. I don't want to say where, but I was a certified nurse assistant, CNA, at a state prison, and there was female nurses not only smashing corrections officers, but male nurses, but inmates too. I didn't see it for myself, but they get fired from the job, walked off in handcuffs, and they get put in the book of shame with their ID card and banned for whatever case they caught.
They be smashing the inmates, the nurses?
Yeah, they be smashing inmates, because you gotta think about it. Some of these inmates, they're tall, tatted, bad boys.
He's not lying. He's not lying. And look, fellas, here's the reality, bro. If a woman works at a job where she got options, the chances of your girl staying faithful to you is extremely slim, because you gotta understand, she's gonna spend more time at work than home. Home is just the place where she goes to wind down and wake up in the morning and go back to work. But that's how it works. She comes home, wind down, then she wake up in the morning, get all pretty to go to work. So she's spending her prime hours of the day at work. And guess who is at work running game on your girl without trying? Those options. And here's the reality. If that man have the ability to make your girl smile or laugh, it's over with. It's over with, bro. Conversation, that's all it takes. All it takes to smash your girl is good conversation, bro. And the sad thing about it, when it comes to those jobs, women be competing for men. Women will be competing for the top guys at work. And I'm talking about the women who are married and the women who are in a relationship. And your girl will be included, fellas. You gotta understand, for a woman to be loyal and faithful, she have to be extremely disciplined, because it's easy for your girl to be faithful if all you do is keep her at home, if all you do is keep her away from options. But when your girl is around options, that's when you're going to see who your girl really is. That's when you're going to find out if your girl is faithful or not. She got to be tested. A bunch of you dudes be wifing up these chicks without even testing them. You don't even know how loyal your girl is because you never put her in a position where there are other options. And the job, look, I'm just giving you all a heads up, man. If your girl works at a job where there's options, bro, there's nothing you could do about it, bro. Unless your girl is extremely disciplined. And those women are rare. The average girl, she's gonna go. I'm just keeping it real because the job settings be like high school. It'd be a bunch of chicks fighting over the top dudes. Fellas, be wise out here, man. For real.
Filing for divorce at 61 years old is nasty work. Filing for divorce after being married for 39 years is nasty work. Judge Mathis and Mrs. Linda Mathis have been married since 1985. I was born in 1992. They've been married longer than I've been breathing. And today, TMZ is reporting that Mrs. Mathis walked into a courtroom and filed for divorce on Judge Mathis. And she requested spousal support. I'm trying to figure out, what do spousal support look like when you've been married for 39 years with no prenup? But I guess it don't matter because she was with him shooting in the gym, right? She was with him before we even knew him. 1985, that's crazy. Now, TMZ reports that she listed the date of separation as July 17th. That was just last month. Did you try to work it out? God damn, that's a quick turnaround. Don't the courts make you do 6 months of counseling to verify and confirm that this is really what you want? 39 years. Wow.
Oh, no.
This right here is nasty work, bro. Nasty work, man. But I keep telling y'all, fam, one thing about a bird will eventually make her way back to the streets, bro. Because I'm going to keep it real. At her age, a real woman would have stayed. Don't matter what it is. Because of her pride. She don't want to look like a failure by filing for divorce. But when a woman never really loved you, it's easy for her to walk away, bro. It's easy for her to walk away after 39 years. And you gotta think, Judge Mathis is no longer working. So he's at home and he's around his wife more. And it's easy for a woman to stay with a man if she's comfortable. So let's say he's working, he's busy. She got her own time to do whatever she want to do. She got her own little space. So now that he's not working and they're around each other, all of a sudden, here comes a divorce. Sad, bro. Real sad. And this also happens a lot with basketball players. After they leave the game, all of a sudden, their wives leave them. Why is that? Because it's easy for a woman to stick around when you on top of your game. When you're shining, when you're looking good on TV, A woman is never going to leave a man when he's doing good in life. A woman will never leave a man when he's on his up and up, unless she thinks he's like literally crazy. But when a man is peaking, nah, she's not going to leave then. But when that peak starts to dip, that's when she slowly but surely backs away out of that relationship, man. And look, it don't matter whatever he did, even if he cheated. At 61 years, work that out. And I'm not saying that's the case. I'm just saying, what type of woman will be willing to return back to the streets at that age? Fellas, be wise out here, fam. Learn from this. Marriage don't have any benefit for a man. It's designed to break a man in half. To go through a divorce at his age? Come on, man. Come on, man. He sacrificed everything for his wife. And this is the thanks he got. Fellas, be wise out here, man. For real. Before you guys leave, let me just say thanks to all the new subscribers. Welcome to the SDC fam. And if you guys appreciated the content, go ahead and show some love right now and like and subscribe. Do so for your boy right now. Go ahead. If you haven't yet, go get you some of that merch. You all already know, don't feed the birds. That's what it is. We don't feed the birds over here. So if you rock with your boy, go get you some of that good merch.